Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Erika Jayne claps back at Garcelle Beauvais' Married for Love comment. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills ladies are feeling feisty. Season 14 is over, and the reunion has been filmed. It's only been a few weeks since the women gathered with Andy Cohen to hash things out. However, after the reunion trailer dropped, RHOBH viewers noticed the tension between Garcelle Beauvais and Erika Jayne. Last week, when appearing on Watch What Happens Live, Garcelle took a jab at Erika, saying that she didn't marry for money, she married for love, implying that the blonde beauty married for money. Erika and Buzoma St. John appeared on WWHL following the season 14 finale of RHOBH and slammed Garcelle. Not only did they react poorly to the news that Garcelle was leaving after holding a diamond for 5 seasons, but Erika also threw shade at the marriage comment from the week before. During a segment where a shady Sutton doll asked Erika Jayne and Buzoma St. John questions, the doll mentioned Garcelle's comment about marrying for love. Erika clocked it immediately, replying, "Well, look, we both married ugly white guys that cheated on us, so, for love." Garcelle has long been critical of Erika and the situation with Tom Girardi. She had questions and asked them, much to the dismay of Erika and some of her RHOBH cast members. Their friendship has been surface level at best, and the back and forth with the women seemingly sealed the deal for Garcelle's exit. The season 14 The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion trailer dropped before the finale aired. With all the women gathered, it was time to hash things out. This season has been full of relationships falling apart, shady comments, and digs thrown like daggers. Erika Jayne and Garcelle Beauvais traded jabs, and Erika insinuated that Garcelle was boring. There has been some debate about Garcelle digging into her co-stars' personal lives without sharing much of her own. They'd also dig into Kyle Richards' situation with Morgan Wade. Garcelle had plenty of questions about that friendship too. Dorit Kemsley also confronts Garcelle over her speculation that Paul P.K. Kemsley had something to do with the robbery. The women went toe-to-toe with Dorit, throwing shade at Garcelle and the people who agreed with her theory. Everything came to a head at the reunion, and it's clear that things were not resolved with Garcelle and the RHOBH women. Oh honey, sit back and grab your diamonds, because Erika Jayne has a few things to say. After Garcelle Beauvais' slick little comment about marrying for love, while casting side eyes across the table at Erika during a recent Real Housewives of Beverly Hills episode, the glam queen of sass, sequins, and scandal isn't just sipping her cocktail. She's serving the whole bar. Let's set the scene. Erika Jayne, reclining on a cream velvet chaise in her Hollywood Hills home, surrounded by racks of Balenciaga, a bottle of chilled Dom Perignon within arm's reach. Her blonde hair is swept into a high ponytail with enough bounce to register its own zip code. A sly smile plays on her lips. Married for love, huh? Cute. She sets her flute down with a soft clink and leans forward like she's about to drop a monologue that deserves a standing ovation. You know, it's always the ones who think they're sitting on moral pedestals who end up stepping in their own shade. Erika's voice is calm, too calm, that kind of calm you hear right before a glam hurricane hits Beverly Hills. Look, Garcelle, I admire a woman who believes in fairy tales. I really do. But don't mistake your Disney Channel delusions for everyone else's reality. We all have our own paths, our own stories, our own reasons. You married for love? Congratulations. You want a cookie. Or should I call the Grammy committee and ask if they give awards for romantic intentions? Erika takes a breath, her eyes twinkling with just enough venom to make a cobra nervous. Let's not act like I married a troll under a bridge, okay? Tom Girardi was a powerhouse, a legend. And yes, I married a man 33 years my senior. And he gave me a stage, but I still did the dance. I showed up, I put in the work, and I turned Erika Jayne into a brand, into a movement, into a lifestyle that little girls from Georgia could only dream about. Don't let the glam fool you, sweetheart. I'm not just a pretty face in verses. I built this empire in 6-inch heels and legal drama. She cocks her head, gold earrings shimmering in the light. You want to throw shade with a married for love comment like it's a mic drop moment. Please. That mic bounced off the floor and rolled under the couch, and you know it. Because the truth is, love doesn't pay for glam squads, mortgages, or music videos. Love doesn't protect you when the wolves come howling. Rewrite headlines when they've already drawn your name in blood. I stood up in a storm, baby. You stood behind a green screen on the reel. The claws are out, but the manicure is flawless. And let's really be real. Half of Hollywood marries for access, for security, for ambition. I just didn't lie about it. I married a man I respected, who respected me. There was love, there was loyalty, and yes, there was lifestyle. If that threatens your sense of nobility, maybe your fairy tale isn't as solid as it looks on Instagram. She adjusts her diamond bracelet, smiling again. That dangerous smile that says, I'm not finished. I find it funny how the sane women who preach empowerment turn into mean girls the second they see another woman rise from the ashes. I walked through fire, and I'm still in heels, baby. I didn't crumble, I evolved. And I didn't need a man or a moment of moral superiority to do it. So don't come for me unless you're wearing flame-retardant couture. Then she leans in, just a touch closer, a whisper almost. Because here's the tea, darling, love is beautiful, but survival is sexy. She sits back, giving the camera her best. You wish you could smirk. Her tone softens, but not too much. Garcelle, I've watched you work hard. I've seen you hustle. I respect it. But don't let that hustle turn into hypocrisy. Don't preach about love while judging the path another woman took to find her voice. Because when women tear down other women, nobody wins, except the tabloids. Erika stands, draping a sheer, rhinestone-studded robe over her shoulders like it's armor. So here's my final word on your little love comment. I didn't marry for a fairy tale. I married for a life, and I lived it. And when the lights went out and the stage caught fire, I didn't run. I faced it. Head on. Alone. One final wink at the camera. Now that's what I call love, self-love. The only kind you can't take away in a divorce settlement. Back in the confessionals, producers are heard whispering. Did she just read Garcelle for filth? And oh yes, she did, with rhythm, with rhyme, and wrapped in Swarovski. Welcome to Beverly Hills, darling, where the glam is real, but the clapbacks? Legendary.